intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
Amazons, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be trying out a brand that I have never tried before, and that is somewhat affordable, I want to say. If you guys have been around for a minute, you know I'm like extra bougie, and especially when it comes to my makeup, but I know not everyone either wants to or is able to, you know, spend money on higher end brands. So I wanted to test out this brand that I saw on Ulta. I don't know if it's iHeart Revolution, I guess. I got a couple palettes to test out and see if they're any good, basically. It seems like they have a theme of kind of, I guess, copycatting some Too Faced palettes. Like, this is the Tasty Peach. Of course, I'm guessing this is like a copycat of the Sweet Peach palette. And then this is the Marble Rose Gold one. And they have a lot of like the chocolate kind of, you know, like the Too Faced chocolate palette. So yeah, that kind of got me into an affordable makeup mindset. So everything that I'm going to be using in today's video is affordable. I don't want to say drugstore because not all of it's from the drugstore. A lot of it you can get at the drugstore, but I included some like ColourPop items and some other things that I consider affordable. So yeah, I'm really excited to try out this Tasty Peach palette. Here is what it looks like, and here is what the inside looks like. And I was really feeling the pinks, so that is what made me want to try this one first. So let's get right into it. I'm kind of excited to see how these shadows perform. So the palettes were $15 each, but they had a sale going on. It was buy one get one half off, so keep that in mind. Alright, I'm going to start by priming my eyes with this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Warm. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to blend that out. I'm going to start out with a Sigma E40, and I'm going to go in with Orchard. Oh my gosh, Orchard. I cannot speak today. This light pink right here. And let's see how it performs. Okay, pigmentation it's there. I mean, maybe not the most pigmented, but it's blending out nicely. Okay. I'm not mad at it so far, but I think the real test will be when it comes to the shimmer shadows. Alright, next I'm gonna go in. This is a Morphe brush that came in a little set, but it doesn't have any numbers on it. So, and then I'm going to go in with Apricot, which is this light brown down here. Oh, that one's a really good pigmentation. And it's blending out quite nicely too. Okay, so far I'm pretty impressed. But like I said, you know, we'll have to see how the shimmer shadows perform. Yeah, that was just one layer, and that did a pretty good job. And another reason I want to start, you know, like supporting smaller brands, and this was a brand that I have not tried, and you know, the price is good, so I wanted to see if the quality was good as well. Now I'm going to take an E25 and go in with Bitter Almond, which is this little brown. It's a little bit darker. Ooh, Like, look at that. Not bad at all. That was just lightly dipping, ooh, my brush into it. Wow, that is a lot more pigmented than I was expecting it to be. I would have gone in a little bit lighter if I knew what I was going to be getting. Damn. And I barely went in too. In with Orchard. I don't know why I can't say that word today. And just kind of go over the edges to help blend it out. I also got this NYX Foil Play cream pigment that I'm considering using. But I do want to see how these shadows perform. Let me go in with some of my NYX glitter glue first. And I'm gonna go in with Flower, which looks like a really pretty rose gold. And let's see how this performs. Okay. It's really quite pretty. It's really pretty. I don't know if I even want to go in with that NYX. Oh, I really want to try it though. Let me go in with my finger too. Ooh, yeah. That really made it pop. I think I'm gonna stick with this actually. I really like it. To darken the outer corner, I was gonna use this dark brown, but now I think I'm gonna go in with Melba, which is like kind of this dark pink. And put that in the outer corner. These shadows do have, you know, quite a bit of fallout, but I also have been, I think I've been using a little heavier of a hand because I guess I wasn't expecting them to be as pigmented as they are. But I mean, all shadows have, you know, fallout. Like, that's why I do my eyes first. And if that's the worst problem with a palette, then hey, bring it on. Alright, I'm gonna go in with, well, I'm not gonna use Fix Plus because that's not affordable. Let's go in with my MILANI Make It Dewy setting spray. And I'm gonna dip my brush in that and then go back in with our lid shade Flower. This Maybelline Lasting Drama liner in Shiny Bronze to tightline my lower waterline. And for the lower lash line, let's go in with Melba, that last color we used in the outer corner. Okay, I like that, I like that. Now, to highlight the brow bone, I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop highlighter in Lunch Money, which is a really pretty, like, light gold. Let me go back in with this and blend that all together. My upper lash line, I'm going to use this EYEKO liquid eyeliner. That shimmer shade is a little difficult to go over with liner, but not too bad. It's just skipping a little bit, but that can happen sometimes, even with the most high-end shadows, so I will forgive it. I'll curl my lashes, and I don't have any drugstore mascara down here. I'm sorry. I'm going to use this Wander Beauty Mile High Club mascara, and then we will get moving on to the face. Alright, for primer, I'm going to be using my NYX Angel Veil Primer, which is a dupe for the Hourglass. I'm having a brain fart, I can't think of it. But it's a really like silky, blur filling primer. Mineral Veil, that's what it's called. Go in with my Makeup Revolution foundation stick. And then for the liquid foundation, I'm going to go in with my MILANI Conceal and Perfect. Okay, so this one is in Ivory. Alright, now for under my eyes, I'm going to go in with this NYX Under Eye Corrector in Fair. This is a really good under eye corrector. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Warm. The same thing I use to prime my eyes. I love this concealer so much. Well, I love the original one. This, I think they're very similar. This has a more of a satin finish, but I love both of them. They are like so full coverage, so hydrating, so easy to blend, and they're like $5 or $6. Okay, now to set it, the most affordable translucent powder I have is the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. And I'm going to set my concealer with that. And this is an awesome translucent powder. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light. My all-time favorite drugstore bronzer. I mean, it's up there with my favorite bronzers. Like, it competes with my high-end ones. For highlighter, I'm going to use my ColourPop highlighter in Lunch Money, the same one that we use to highlight the brow bone. I'm also going to go in with this MILANI Stellar Lights highlighting palette and use Pearl. Yes. Blush. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Blush Please in number 11, which is Blushin' in Riviera. And it's a really pretty, like, shimmery pinkish peach with a little bit of like gold glitter in there. It's a really pretty color. Okay, now to buff, I'm gonna use this Makeup Revolution Vivid Bake Highlighter in Matte Lights. And then setting spray, I'm gonna use the MILANI Make It Dewy Illuminating Setting Spray. Highlight my inner corner with the same highlighter, Pearl, from the MILANI palette. I'm gonna add some of that to the brow bone too. I'm trying to decide between these ColourPop or these Kiss. I think I'm gonna go with the ColourPop falsies, and these are in Chica. So I'm gonna go put those on, and then I will come back and we will do a lip. Okay, so hair and makeup complete. For the lip, I used this NYX Butter Gloss in, oh wait, that's not the one I used. I used it in Sunday Mimosa, which is a really nice pretty peach. I love these NYX Butter Glosses, but this is the completed look. So, okay, my final thoughts on this palette. I am definitely more impressed than I was expecting it to be. Is it the best eyeshadow palette I've ever used? No. Is it comparable to some of my high-end brands? Yes. But it's... The mattes, I think, performed amazingly. The shimmers did a decent job. They were a little bit more difficult to apply than some of the shimmers in my higher end palettes, but overall I think I created a really pretty look, and I mean, this is my first time using it. I'm gonna have to play around with it some more, but I definitely think it's worth the price, $15. So if you have been interested or considering maybe trying these out, I definitely think they are worth the price, but I would wait until they're running a sale again. And yeah, I really like how this look came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this full face affordable makeup tutorial, and I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. I just wanted to come on here real quick because I used the palette again today. Well, last night. I just been working 13 hours. Oh, by the way, I'm in OR scrubs because, alright, you guys might not think this is cool as I do, but my patient last night had been declared brain dead, and he was an organ donor, and I got to go to the OR to see LifeLink procure the organs. And I've been a nurse for almost 8 years now, and the only thing I've seen was a corneal extraction. I've never seen or had a patient that qualified for organ donation, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it kind of hits home for me though, because my biological dad was in a freak accident. He was 21, and he was declared brain dead, and his organs were donated. But I don't know, it was just cool because it's like seeing how one person can help another, like even after their death. And yeah, but anyways, so don't mind the freaking dark circles under my eyes. I'm wearing a mask all night and I'm just tired, but this is somewhat, oh, it's starting to come off. But I got so many compliments on my eyeshadow last night, and I used the peach palette, so I really like it. Alright, bye.